Good morning and welcome back to Yoga with Yoga Pick of the Week. If you join us for the first time, feel very welcome. If you joined us before, welcome back again. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's a new month, so we're going to focus on a new theme, possibilities. So we're just going to use simple postures and we are going to see how we can advance these postures into something totally different. So on your mats, get ready, let's do this. Let's begin at the top of our mat. So feet are together, palms facing out in Tadasana or the mountain pose. Now gently hug your right knee into your chest. Okay, so hug your right knee into your chest, and then you can either choose to stay here or gently just open that knee towards the sides and then gaze towards the left side. Okay, another option would be to open your arm out, just in case you find you are dancing a lot in this posture, and then gently bring your knee back to center and then release. Then you switch side. So basic things, you want all the four corners of your feet pressed, so spread your toes a lot and then firmly press them on the mat or on the ground, and then get into the posture. And then you also want to maintain a very straight spine while in this posture. So this is like usually one of the basic versions of this posture before you get into full expression, which we are going to run through shortly. So just as a quick demo on what we are going to do today. So you grab your right big toe, so using your two-piece fingers, you call this a yogi toe lock, and then you stretch it in front, and then you see whether you can turn it towards the sides. That's version B. And then another option, see whether you can open your arms, as I mentioned earlier, just to find more stability, in case you find that you're dancing a lot. This posture is a bit difficult, especially on our hamstrings. Those of us who have tight hips and tight shoulders. So that's why a lot is happening in this posture and you have to really get the basics correct. And then you can switch sides and just see what works there. Again, you're trying to make sure that your torso is straight, see whether everything is on the midline. So you have to feel like you're standing straight at all times. Okay? And then find out what works for you. Do you need to open up your arms or do you need to bring it to your hips? And then gaze towards the opposite side. Yeah, good job. So a difficult posture as this, of course, now demands modifications, and that's what we are going to talk about now. So one of the aspects you can use, especially in terms of modifications, one will be use the top edge of a chair or just get onto a wall. Okay, and then support your standing leg on that edge of the chair, and then you can still achieve this posture just by having that leg there. It's perfectly fine and it works just great. Another thing is that if your hands are feeling too short and they can't reach your big toe, get a strap and then tie it on the balls of your feet, and then once you have that, see whether you can straighten that leg using the strap. It works perfectly the same way. You don't need to get your hands to your toes. And then find stability once there and make sure that you maintain a straight spine at all times. It's okay to fall in this posture. Remember, it's how fast you will get up. And one of the things that I want you to keep in mind is that it's a possibility that will keep you going, not the guarantee. Okay, so you're ready for the final round. So come to the top of your mat. I'm on the ground because it feels nice just connecting with the earth. So into mountain pose. So now gently bring your left hand on your hips and then hug your right knee to your chest. So you lift that knee as high as you can. This is a modified version of the posture on the basic level. You can either choose to stay here or better yet, see what's possible. So you grab your big toe with your two-piece fingers. We call that a yogi toe lock, and then you straighten that foot towards the front. Okay? And then you want to stay here for about 3 to 5 breaths. This is version A of the posture, when the leg is fully straight, all right? And then gaze at a point that is not moving, just to ensure that your mind doesn't wander and you lose your stability. And then if it feels right, find out what's possible again. Can you open that leg towards the right side? And then feel that amazing hip opening. So it's going to be a bit wobbly, but once you have your stability, you can gently straighten that foot, all right? And stay there again for about 5 breaths, normal inhales and exhales. and then gently find your way back to the center. While releasing the posture, hug that knee to your chest and then gently drop that foot. Shake everything out, release that tension before you move to the other side. All right. So again, same action, hug your right knee to your chest. Choose to stay here, or better yet, so that you can grab your big toe, so your left big toe, by using your two-piece fingers there. So you're pressing that foot against those two-piece fingers, and your leg is fully stretched, spine is straight. Make sure you feel your midline. And then open that foot towards the left side, and then gaze towards the opposite side. Feel free to open your arms, so just let your right arm rest on your hips. And then better yet, then of course release the posture by hugging your knees to your chest. Another option you could try, and this is a variation of the posture, will be doing this posture while lying on your back. And feel free to get a strap. I usually find it super easy when I use a strap in this posture. So you grab your big toe using your peace fingers, and then you take it out towards the right, and then gaze towards the opposite side. And then feel free to switch, same action. Another option you can say that you can, bring your head to meet your knee, just play around with it and see what works. We call this Utthita Padangusthasana. It's a reclined version of that standing posture that we just did. And you can even choose to start here, okay? Or better yet, if you want a more challenge, if you find everything else was easy, how about deepening the posture by grabbing the sides of your feet and take a bow. Let your forehead meet your knee.